Hello and welcome to a Bible study with me. Today we'll be continuing our study of the book of Genesis, and in particular we'll be studying chapter 27. Let's dive in. Verse 1. Now it came to pass when Isaac was old and his eyes were so dim that he could not see. So he called Esau his son, his older son, and said to him, My son. And he answered, Here I am. Then he said, Behold, now I am old, I do not know the day of my death. Now therefore please take your weapons, your quiver and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt game for me, and make me savory food, such as I love, and bring it to me that I may eat, and that my soul may bless you before I die. Now Rebekah was listening when Isaac spoke to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt game and to bring it. So Rebekah spoke to Jacob her son, saying, Indeed, I heard your father speak to Esau your brother, saying, Bring me game and make me savory food for me, that I may eat it and bless you in the presence of the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to what I command you. Go now to the flock and bring me 2 choice kids of goats, and I will make savory food from them for your father, such as he loves. Then you shall take it to your father, and you may eat it, and that he may bless you before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Look, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth-skinned man. Perhaps my father will feed me, and I shall be seen as a deceiver to him, and I shall bring a curse on myself and not a blessing. Verse 16. But the mother said to him, Let your curse be on me, my son, and only obey my voice, and go get them for me. And he went and got them and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory food, such as his father loved. Then Rebekah took the choice clothes of her elder son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob her younger son. And she put the skins of the kid of the goat on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. And then she gave him the savory food and the bread, which I prepared, into the hand of her son Jacob. Wow. Okay. Uh, so this is a very famous story in the Bible, the story of how Jacob stole Esau's blessing. But reading it again, and every time I read it, it's always funny to me. Literally, Isaac was old, was about to die. It has already been stated in previous chapters that he loved Esau more because Esau always was a hunter. He hunted, and any time he came home with game or meat and stuff, he cooked for his father, and his father loved all those kind of meats. So his father loved Esau more. While Jacob was always in the house, tending to things in the house, and not really a field man, a hunter like his brother Esau. All right. So Isaac, about to die, called Esau and said, Okay, I'm about to die for the last time or something. Go hunt, find a very good animal for me, cook it so that when I eat it, I will be happy with you and I will bless you. All right. His wife, Rebecca, was hearing this when it was going on, this conversation was going on. She immediately called her son Jacob and said, Jacob, come. I heard what your father said. She told him word for word what her father said. Your father said to Esau, blah, 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 do this. Now, you go and bring me goats, this young goat, fine goats in the house here that we have. Let me cook this food for your father so that he will bless you instead. Jacob would have easily said, no, mom, what are you talking about? That's my brother's blessing. I don't want a particle of that. He was like, no, but mom, I'm not as hairy as my brother. So if I do this, instead of getting the blessing, I may get cursed. The mother was like, no, don't worry. Any curse that's coming your way, let it come to me. You just do what I say. Don't worry, I got it. You believe me, I got it. Then he did what she said. She prepared the food. Then the parts of his body that were smooth skin, after giving him Esau's clothes, which is usually also hairy and all that, the part of his body that was, exposed, she covered it with the animal that she killed, the skin of the animal that she killed, the goat skin. That is his palm, his neck, So they practically planned it together. I've always thought It was just the mother's idea and everything, and like she influenced him. She made him do it, but he was open to it. He could have easily said no, you know. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so verse 18. So he went to his father and said, "My father," and he said, "Yeah, am I. Who are you, my son?" And Jacob said to his father, "I'm Esau, your firstborn. I've done what you just told me. Please arise, sit, and eat of my game." Isaac said, "Wow, that was so fast." Okay, let me read exactly what is being said. But Isaac said to his son, "How is it that you have found it so quickly, my son?" And he said, "Because the Lord your God has brought it to me." And Isaac said to Jacob, "Please come near that I may feel you, my son, whether you are really my son Esau or not." So Isaac went near to Isaac. Oh my God. Verse 21, sorry. Isaac said to Jacob, "Please come near that I may feel you, my son, whether you are really my son Esau or not." So Jacob went near to Isaac, his father, and he felt him. And he said, the voice is Jacob's voice. You cannot forge your brother's voice. You can't, it's not how you want to try it. But the hands are the hands of Esau. So he did not recognize him because his hands were heavy like his brother Esau, and he blessed him. And he said, are you really my son Esau? He said, "I am." He said, "Bring it near to me, I will eat of my son's game, so that my soul may bless you." And he brought it near to him, and he ate, and he brought him wine, and he drank. Then then his father Isaac said to him, "Come near now and kiss me, my son." And he kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his clothing and blessed him and said, "Surely the smell of my son is like the smell of a field which the Lord has blessed. Therefore, may God give you of the dew of heaven, of the fatness of the earth, and the plenty of grain and wine. Let peoples serve you, nations bow down to you, be master over your brethren, and let your mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be everyone who curses you, and blessed be those who blesses you." Right? Now it happened as soon as Isaac, this is the dramatic effect, like the thriller of it. It's if oh it's verse 30, and it happened as soon as Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, and Jacob had scarcely gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. You can, if you are reading the Bible, you can see this. If you can really, I've read a lot of novels, and I appreciate, the suspense, the dramatic effect and everything. You can find it all in the Bible as well. Bible is a compilation of different stories and everything that will now also enrich you spiritually and bless your life and prosper you and give you wisdom. It's everything you can get from a novel and more. Anyway, verse 31. He also had made savory food and brought it to his father and said to his father, "Let my father arise and eat of his son's game, that your soul may bless me." And his father said to him, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm your son, your firstborn Esau." Ooh. Then Isaac trembled exceedingly and said, "Who? Where is the one who hunted the game and brought it to me? I ate of it before you came, and I have blessed him, and indeed he shall be blessed." Then as Esau heard the words of his father and cried with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said to his father, "Bless me also, bless me, O my father." But he said, "Your brother came with deceit and has taken away your blessing." And Esau said, Is he not rightly named Jacob, the supplanter?" I mean, maybe also means deceiver, I don't know. Because she says, "For he has supplanted me these 2 times." Or a taker or something. I will have to find the meaning of supplanter. I said it the first time, but I didn't go on with that. Anyway, he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright the first time, and now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, "Have you not reserved the blessing for me?" Verse 37. Then Isaac answered and said to Esau, "Indeed, I have made him your master, and all his brethren I have given him as servants. With grain and wine I have sustained him. What shall I do for you now, my son?" And Esau said to his father, have you only one blessing, my father? Bless me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Then Isaac his father answered and said to him, you think he wants to bless him now? Listen. Behold, your dwelling shall be of the fatness of the earth, and the dew and of the dew of heaven from above. By your sword you shall live. Oh God. And you shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you become restless, that you shall break his yoke from your neck. Is that really a blessing? Probably. My question is, before I keep going further, my question is this. Very quick question. What is wrong, right, in blessing both the two children? He could have easily blessed both of them. They are twins, for God, for crying out loud. I bless this one. He could have also, I bless you too. You will be great. Even if the other one is going to be greater than you, or after they blessed one, and said one will be greater. But you will also be great. You will also prosper. You will also, multiply and be fruitful. And everybody that curses you will be cursed. Anybody that blesses you will be blessed. He could have also proclaimed it as well. I don't know why he had to reserve the blessing for just one. I'm certain it's not his doing. Or it's not in control of it or whatever. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it would have been already written and all that. But I'm just saying. But anyway, after this whole encounter, verse 41, so Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing of which his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then I will kill my brother Jacob. And the words of Esau, her older son, were told to Rebekah. I just said it right now. I read it from the Bible. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. And then I will kill my brother Jacob. And the words of Esau, her older son, were told to Rebekah. That's the word he said in his heart. Does she hear thoughts? This Rebekah, she's hearing things she's not supposed to hear. But anyway, then she called her son, she called Jacob her younger son and said to him, surely your brother Esau confronts himself concerning you by intending to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, arise, flee to my brother Laban in Haran, and stay with him a few days, until your brother's fury turns away, until your brother's anger turns away from you, and he will forget what you have done to him. How will he forget? Then I will send and bring you from there. Why should I also be bereaved of both of you in one day? Right? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth, which is brother married. This is also saying that the brother married, you understand? Remember in the last chapter, they mentioned that Esau married the two daughters of Heth, two different daughters. One father was called Elon, I remember, because of the Elon Musk connection. And the other, I don't remember his name. But anyway, they were from Hittites. And it says, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob takes a wife of the daughters of Heth, like these who are the daughters of the land, what good will my life become to me? She didn't really want him to marry to his brother married. So she advised him better. But that one is in the chapter 28 and the rest. We have already concluded chapter 27 here. And it's interesting. I can't wait to continue 28. I look forward to it. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for studying with me. Quick prayer. Lord, may the Lord bless His word in our hearts. May He give us wisdom to understand and knowledge to light our paths in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.